Yo, yo, yo. What is good, guys? Let me get off that screen again. But bear with me this week. I'm out of video ideas, so I'm doing tier lists. And I'm a big Call of Duty player. If y'all know me outside of YouTube, you guys know I play a lot of Call of Duty. And yeah, let's just get straight into it. So Call of Duty 2, I played when I was maybe 6. So I'm just gonna put it in okay, to be honest. Same with Call of Duty 3. Actually, Call of Duty 3 for me was bad. I didn't really like Call of Duty 3 when I was little, to be honest. And I'm just getting straight into it, by the way. We're like 30 seconds into recording, but it's how I kind of like to do these tier list videos. I don't like to stall or do none of that. But Cold War is right here for some reason. It should be all the way down here. I think there's duplicated the pictures or something on this one specifically. So yeah, Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare, I'm putting in good. Now the reason why I'm putting in good is because there was a lot of glitches on this game, all that type of stuff. It isn't like the most refined version of Call of Duty. I don't think it's like the best version, but it's like a great game, if that makes sense. You know, it started really everything that we have now. So yeah, I put it in there. And by the way, regular Call of Duty, okay, I never played that one. But actually never played. I don't know why I put it in there. But Advanced Warfare, for me it was bad. I had Advanced Warfare for maybe 2 weeks, played it for 2 weeks, took it back, got it at a later date, didn't really like it still. So there's not really much I can say about it. I don't think it's the best version of Exo Movement. Y'all will see later what game I do think is the best Exo Movement game, but I don't think that game is good. And then Black Ops 4, trash. I think Black Ops 4 is trash. I think that game is ass. Like, that game is just not good, to be honest with y'all. I wish I could say that it is good, but I just don't think it's good, to be honest. I'm just gonna skip around because this is all you know, it's obviously not in chronological order. But World at War, a great game. World at War is basically just Call of Duty 4 reskinned to World War II. It's basically all it is. It's a great game. Basically is Call of Duty 4. Simple as that. Call of Duty Black Ops. Or I'm just gonna go from here now, so I don't confuse anybody. Call of Duty Black Ops 2. Go. I don't think Call of Duty Black Ops 2 is the best Call of Duty of all time, but like I did with my 2K video, to where I put 3 games into the top tier, I will put 3 games into the top tier for this one. Okay, so I think that Black Ops 2 is the second best Call of Duty of all time. That's what I think. I think Black Ops 2 is an amazing game. I don't think we're ever gonna get a better Call of Duty than it. You know what I'm trying to say, nowadays, I don't think we're gonna get a better Call of Duty than Black Ops 2 ever again. I think they've kind of lost the plot at this point. Don't really know what they're doing. Or no, it's Black Ops 3. Oops. Actually, let me put this down here. Yeah, y'all just see me just mess up so damn bad. I don't even know. Y'all already heard what I said about Black Ops 2. We don't need to go over it again. Black Ops 3. Okay. Black Ops 3 is the second best Exo Movement, in my opinion. It was very held back. It was held back by the microtransactions. The microtransactions killed the game for me. There was no reason to play the game because all of the best guns were all supply drops. So if you didn't have the money at the time, because I was still wasn't a little kid, but I wasn't I'm 20 right now. So when Black Ops 3 came out, I think Black Ops 3 came out 2015. My fault if y'all hear that dog in the background, by the way. That dog next door goes outside and doesn't stop barking every single time. It just barks all day, so can't do nothing about it. My neighbors are annoying and they don't want to train their dog for some reason. But nah, Black Ops 3 was just, you know, I was maybe 14, 15 when it came out, so I didn't really have, you know, the money to spend on supply drops, honestly. I wish I did, or I wish I got you know, some of the better guns, but I really only had the butterfly knife. That's really about it. But next game, Call of Duty Black Ops, the first one. I think that it's better than Call of Duty 4 and better than World at War. I think that Black Ops is the 4th best Call of Duty in my opinion. I think that it's a great game. It's a great game. I love Black Ops. Zombies mode amazing, campaign amazing, multiplayer amazing. That's what the Treyarch games had for the first 3 games, or not first, like, you know, the 3-game run, like World at War, Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2. Great campaign, great multiplayer, great zombies experience, or third experience like Spec Ops, zombies, etc., etc. I think those 3 games had, you know, the most well-rounded experience out of any Call of Duty. Ghosts, trash, tragic. This game is tragic, and it's tragic because it came out right after the golden years, right after the golden run, basically one of the best runs in video game history. We got Call of Duty Ghosts, which is like the worst. I mean, it is kind of hard to follow up Black Ops 2, let's be honest, because Black Ops 2 is the second best in my opinion, but it's hard to follow that up, honestly. It really is. And yeah, I don't really know. I don't think the game is good at all. I think it's probably one of the worst. I think, to be honest, I still think there's a worse game. I still think there is a worse game than Ghosts, but I think it's the second worst of all time. Now, this is where I'm gonna have the most hot take of all time. Infinite Warfare goes at the top of okay. For me, Infinite Warfare is one of my favorite Call of Duties of all time. Honestly, I'm just gonna be honest with y'all. Now, Infinite Warfare came out like 2016. In my opinion, like, for me, that was like the golden age of gaming, because that was when I was like old enough to really be good at games. But that was when I didn't really have any priorities, none of that, no worries, none of that. So I was just gaming all day long, every single day, and having so much fun. Infinite Warfare was so much fun to me. I don't know why it was. I think Infinite Warfare had the best EXO movement. I think it refined really everything about EXO. I think that it had the best movement. I think that the maps on it were extremely solid. Like, you can put a big glob of them into mid for the maps, like for the rankings, but the best thing is that they were solid. Like, a lot of them were forgettable, but they were solid. They didn't have the bad maps like Ghost did. So yeah, I think Infinite Warfare had a pretty good supply drop system too, where you could get a lot of the guns for free, basically, just playing the game. And yeah, that game was fun. I think it was just straight fun. Vanguard, I think it's just bad. I don't think Vanguard is the worst. Now, people hate Vanguard. People hate Vanguard. It's easy to get on the hate train of Vanguard, but to be honest, I think Vanguard had good movement. I liked the blitz and all that. I liked that type of like new thing that they brought in, but they're probably never gonna bring back. I liked really just a good amount of stuff about this game, but I didn't like a lot of the maps. The gunplay was like alright, but it's really forgettable, and I think going down 5 to 10 years down the line, we're probably gonna forget Vanguard even existed, because it's just forgettable. World at War, I think, goes at the top of the bad category. So yeah, right here, I think it goes at the top of the bad category. I think it could go into okay. I just don't have good memories on this game. Every time I think of World at War, because I had played the beta a lot, and then the beta came out. I remember this time so vividly in my life for some reason. Beta came out, Love is Rage 2 came out the same weekend. Like, I don't know why, but like Love is Rage 2 is one of my favorite albums of all time that's like ever came out. And I don't know, like that, I remember that so vividly. I remember just playing the hell out of the World War II like beta and like the war mode or whatever I think it was at the time, and just listening to Love is Rage 2. And I vividly remember the enemy is building the bridge. If y'all played World War II, you know exactly what the hell, like, I mean. If y'all hear the enemy is building the bridge, simple. Modern Warfare 2, the original MW2, man. I think personally, GOAT. I think it's the best Call of Duty of all time. I really do. And the reason why is because great gameplay, or like good gameplay, good gameplay for the time. Nowadays it's kind of like meh, but for the time, great gameplay. Good guns, like a lot of good guns. Like if you know anything about Modern Warfare 2, you know that like most of the guns in it are very memorable. You at least know like 5 to 10 guns from Modern Warfare 2. The maps, memorable. Really remember all of the maps from it. I think that if MW2 really got that patch that it was supposed to get, because if y'all don't know, it was supposed to get a patch at the time, but Infinity War was falling apart, to where they fixed noob tubes and they fixed a lot of things that were wrong with the game, but they could never fix it because the patch never came out. I think that MW2 would be like significantly better than Black Ops 2 if that patch came out. But to me, I think it's slightly ahead of Black Ops 2. I think it's the best game of all time. I have so many memories on this game. Love it so much. And to me, the third best is MW3. MW3 is my favorite Call of Duty of all time. Personally, I think that there's no other game for me that I'd take over MW3. MW3, most memories, most nostalgia for me. Like, I think that MW3, I even seen Jev saying this recently, so it's not only me that thinks this. MW3 really just fixed MW2. It was just a fixed version of MW2 with different guns. That's really all it was. And yeah, I think that moves on to where we can go from my favorite to my least favorite to I think the worst of all time. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 2022. I think it's a hot pile of steaming trash. Every single season has been trash. I think almost every map in the game is ass. Most of the guns in the game are ass. There's only like 1-2 guns that people use, and it's super boring. Ranked mode was cool for a week. Spec Ops, DMZ, not gonna lie, DMZ, who cares? Sorry, it's Call of Duty, it's not Tarkov. And yeah, I think Call of Duty this year, they tried to be too much like Tarkov and Rainbow Six Siege, and they managed to make the worst Call of Duty of all time. Simple as that. I think it's the worst. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2019, I think goes, to me, for me, it's right behind Infinite Warfare, but for the community, it'd be ahead, obviously. But for me, I think it's right here. Top of the okay category. Don't think it's too bad. We were mostly just playing it because we were stuck inside during quarantine. Simple as that. Warzone 2.0, I think goes right here, right with Modern Warfare 2. They're kind of both blobbed together. I think Warzone from 2019 is like not blobbed together with it. Like, you know, I feel like they're two different games, but Warzone 2.0 and Modern Warfare 2, I think are just meshed together, and it's just not a good game at all. I don't know. I just don't really like I don't really like Warzone 2 right now. At all. I don't think it's a very good game. I don't think it's very enjoyable to get on. That voice crack, damn. I don't think it's very enjoyable to get on. I think nobody really plays it that much anymore unless you're doing content on it. And yeah, so regular Warzone. I think regular Warzone for, at the time, I think it goes into right above Modern Warfare 2019 and okay. It was amazing when it came out. It was different. We had something like it in Blackout and Black Ops 4, but it was a paid thing and it came out late in the life cycle, if I remember right. And yeah, Warzone, fun. It was fun. It was fun when it came out, but obviously it kind of got worse and worse over the years. My last game, probably my most hot take, to be honest. I think Cold War isn't good. I think Cold War is right behind Black Ops, honestly. The reason why I think that Cold War is there is because Cold War has solid maps, solid guns, solid gameplay, solid like battle passes, if that makes sense. Because the battle pass, like, it can be good, like, you know, like season and stuff like that, but Cold War actually hit the mark with a lot of the stuff that they added post-launch. Unlike MW2, the MW2 post-launch content has been god-awful. I think Cold War is criminally underrated. I really think it is. I think the story on it was solid. I think the zombies on it is my favorite. Like, Infinite Warfare is my favorite zombies of all time. I don't really care how that sounds. I think Cold War is up there also. The Cold War is extremely fun to play for zombies. Yeah, what is this one down here? Warzone Caldera. I don't know why. Warzone Caldera just put like right here in bad. But nah, like I think Cold War is criminally underrated. I think, you know, camo grinds they were pretty nice on it. They weren't really too tasking, to be honest. Yeah, that's really about it, to be honest. I think if y'all agree, disagree, let me know in the comments. I know this like tier list might be a lot different than others, but I think that everybody in the community, maybe not everybody, but I think the general consensus on the trash category for me, the trash and the bad category, I feel like is kind of, you know, widely known. I think Infinite Warfare is getting a lot more praise now. I think Infinite Warfare was good as hell when it was out, but the reason why people hated it was because people were tired of the EXO movement and people were tired of, you know, just the futuristic cause, which I understand. But if you actually go and give Infinite Warfare a chance, I think it's a great game. Honestly, I really do. And I even see YouTubers now going back to it and being like, oh my god, this game is actually not bad, like at all. It's probably not necessarily one of the best CODs that we've gotten in a while, but like it's definitely up there, to be honest, because a lot of the CODs that we've gotten recently, they aren't really good at all. I think I don't really like Modern Warfare 2019 personally, but I put it up there just because of, you know, how bad some of the CODs are below it. There's not really, you know, it's not hard to be better than a game, especially like Cold War. Cold War is made in a pandemic, and they can't make a better game than Cold War right now. So I just don't even know. I guess Treyarch really is on top, right? But yeah, it's been grateful, and I'm out. Peace.